much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up in Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Alek Manoah.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Over to first, and he's safe. One, two now. Acuna on at first, nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kiermaier moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Austin Riley.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-0. Now one missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And there's the strike. Throw over to first. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Boog, you got to move your feet as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and it can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out and a runner at second. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Manoah, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Ball one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. Simber getting loose as well. Next pitch inside, and that's ball two. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Sean Murphy circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Still only one out here in the inning. In for a strike, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back on it, and out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's as far as Alec Manoah will go, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Trevor Richards. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's a strike. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. And delivers outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Right-handed reliever, and downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And the pitch. Look out! And it hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Eddie Rosario in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. welcome back. And towing the slab here, Spencer Strider.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
George Springer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Olsen makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Just missed.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Hammered, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. That's in there. That's strike one.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna in the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Next pitch is outside. Arcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Merrifield makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's downstairs and outside. That one missed. Now 3-0. Left-hand batter waits. And now 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on with 1 out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Strider back to work.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In there for strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Man at first, Matt Chapman next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses the mark. Kirk stands at first with one out. Next one misses, and now 2-0. And here it comes. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Brandon Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Sends it to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 4 and the Jays nothing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Eric Swanson.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game.
The catcher.
Swanson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Harris in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes.
One and one.
Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Bichette Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Oh and 2 now. In the dirt. Kirk gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nick Anderson in.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 61, Nick Anderson.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
For Toronto, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee appears to be getting loose. And it's 1-1. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe.
And the batter is George Springer. First time up was a pop out. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And now 2-2. In the dirt. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.